Thank you for those generous words, Michelle. I feel like you were responding to me as the Bette Midler character in Beaches. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think about me? I am equally proud of you, Michelle, and I'm very honored with your comments. Thank you, each of you, for choosing to be here with me tonight and with our AABA family. I know you're all busy. There's a million things you could have done, but I'm so happy you came together to celebrate our history, our collective achievements, and our allyship. The largest AABA Gala ever, 96 tables. That's a lot of beef, fish, and veggies. And I'm thrilled to share my award with you. Domo arigato gozaimashita, Angel, and the AABA board. And of course, to the fabulous Ezra Denny, my firm Morgan Lewis, and all of my friends here with me tonight. And of course, the volunteers and the hotel staff, thank you so much. Thanks for the hotel staff and the volunteers. I will try to say what this award means to all of you, my AABA family, and I mean each one of you sitting in this ginormous conference room. And by the way I'm going to do that is to talk about history, celebration, and future. So this is the part you want to listen to because it's actually pretty good. History. They didn't fly or drive or walk. They came by boat. They came by boat over treacherous waters and dangerous seas. Many of them never saw the daybreak of shore. All of them came to live a better life. And I hope each one of you, all of you in this room, is living that better life. How is their hardship rewarded? They were strange-looking people, brown and yellow. They had heads and arms and legs for sure, but their eyes and their tongue and their hair, they could never be one of us. And so they passed laws like the Naturalization Act, like the Chinese Exclusion Act, to name but a few, to deny us rights and citizenship. Fast forward to 1920s. My mother was born on February the 18th in the year 1927 in Redwood City, a citizen of our great country. Please meet my own personal trailblazer, Claire Mako Haratani Chambers. Stand up, Mom. Claire grew up on the family farm, which is now known as Shoreline Amphitheater, with her 6 brothers and sisters. One of the most important members of her family was a fierce fox terrier, Patty. Patty would run the periphery of the farm every night, scaring off the bad guys. Typical American family. Siblings were normal. They had enough to eat. They went to church. They abided by the rule, you better get your homework done or you're not going to have dinner. And they all understood that B was the Asian F. Then one day, Executive Order 9066 was issued, which said that all persons of Japanese ancestry be evacuated, taking only what they could carry, no pets allowed. And bonus, you had 24 hours to do so, to get on a train to a destination unknown. My mom's family wondered, are we going to be killed at the end of this train ride? Are we going to be executed, as they had heard rumors overseas? So they donned their Sunday best. They saw and felt the hatred. Her older brother, Wally, was on the Stanford basketball team. He was an engineering major. He went to his last practice to say goodbye to his coach and his best friends, but none of them showed because their government, our government, said he was the enemy. Heartbroken. you. $50, people. Driving down that dusty road for the last time, Patty ran after the truck, after carrying the only family she had ever known, desperately running as fast as she could to rejoin them until her legs gave out. Pulling away, they could see her body lying on the road, and there's nothing they could do about it, utterly helpless. They didn't speak on the long train ride that would forever change their lives and traumatize generations to come. They had no idea where they were going because they had to pull down the blinds of the train so that the outside people couldn't see that there were a bunch of Japs, the enemy, in the train. When they arrived at Santa Anita Racetrack, my mother distinctly remembers her future home full of horse manure and hay. She had no words. She was only 14 years old, and she has no memory of the next 9 months. The family finally got shipped to the middle of nowhere, Heart Mountain, Wyoming. Nothing but dust and clay, not a living plant, because nothing could survive the harsh winters or the harsh summers. The barracks were surrounded by, if you can believe this, in America, American citizens were in barracks surrounded by barbed wire fences 8 feet tall with sentry guard posts at every corner tower full of sharpshooters. Each family shared a single barrack room graced with a chamber pot in the corner. And if you wanted to relieve yourselves, you had to go to the bathroom barrack, brave the weather, take your showers there, and the bathroom barracks had no walls, no doors, no curtains, no privacy, no dignity. So why do I tell this story? To remind us all that no matter where you are on the political spectrum, to ICE, you look like a foreigner. Many truly believe that we are other, inscrutable, not to be trusted, shrewd, dragon lady, tiger moms, quiet and obedient, you pick it. But I describe no one in this room, which leads me to celebration. Today, when you walk into a conference room or a courtroom, you know that you have every right to do so. And every time you do so, you are a trailblazer. You are. Every single one of you is a trailblazer. I have never seen so many Asian American attorneys in my life. It's amazing. Each of you being here are embodying the American dream, and your ancestors are saying, as corny as it sounds, but you know it's true, imagine you're a lawyer? Right? Yeah, Grandma. 50 years ago, my dear friend Dale Manami, I know you're sitting over there with Michael Lee, and others, had the audacity to create AABA. They had the audacity to organize Asian American lawyers to build solidarity and, to, most importantly, to give us a voice. And look at this room. All of you, take a look around. From a handful of Asian American lawyers to over 1,000. So when you leave here tonight and walk into the future, one thing we can definitely all agree on with the future is that no one knows what it holds. We cannot control that which is beyond our control. And we are certainly living the curse. May you live in interesting times. But we can and should do what lawyers do. We can and should do what Dale and Michael charged us to do 50 years ago. Have the audacity to act. Have the audacity to speak your truth. Speak up. When you see something, say something. Stranger danger doesn't just apply to kids, it applies to all of us. So I ask this to you group of lawyers. How loud will your voice be when you see an injustice? How heavy your pen when we write our collective history? Let's look at the stereotypes of Japanese Americans. Follow the rules, don't rock the boat, shikata ga nai, which means when faced with a bad situation, you say, can't be helped, shoulder shrug implied. And yet, the same group of individuals rose up in protest at their incarceration, the No-No Boys, protests at incarceration camps like Heart Mountain. Dale Manami, Don Tamaki, Ed Chen, Dennis Hayashi, Peter Irons were all critical members of the Korematsu team. Yeah, you guys are amazing. They fought long and hard, and their Coram Nobis petition resulted in overturning a constitutional wrong that even Chief Justice Roberts described as gravely wrong the day it was decided. This case serves as a warning to us because military necessity was a cover for plain old racism. They came by Uber, by BART, by car. They came to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Asian American Bar Association of the Greater Bay Area. We are not just an association. We are not just lawyers in a room. We're not just a line on a resume. We are power. We are spirit. We are loud. We are trailblazers. We are brave and we support each other. So go forth and trailblaze. Thank you.